Stanford here, and Alderwoman Chantel Lewis is here. We talked with Alderman Rainey, who represents the district. All of them are trying to work extremely hard to try to take care of the concerns that people have about what happened with this officer-involved shooting. But we want you to know that we're going to push to keep information coming to the public so that there is no need for you to feel as if anything is being hidden from the public. So please allow the process to work. Allow the investigation to work, and the information will be shared with the public. All right? Again, right now, we have to have calm. We have to have calm in this neighborhood. There are a lot of really good people who live in this neighborhood, and we're going to do everything we can. So I want to thank the President, the Alderwoman. I spoke to Alderman Rainey several times tonight, Alderwoman Coggs. They're very cognizant of what's going on and concerned as well. I don't know if either of the deputy chiefs or assistant chiefs have anything you want to add. If there's any questions, we'll have to answer any questions.
Can you talk about the arrests that we made today?
So what I can tell you right now is that we have made 3 arrests. At this point, I can't tell you what those are for. Tomorrow, we're going to have much more information on the number of arrests, what those arrests are for, officers, and there's some other information that you might be interested in.
So you should say more arrests.
Yeah, it depends on the circumstances, and it depends on the behavior of the people that we're, encountering right now. It appears that at this point we have been able to regain stability. There are still a lot of people out, and it's still a very tense situation for us. But at this point, we've seen a number of individuals leave the area, and I think we're doing okay right now.
And let me just add, we'll be reviewing all the video from the gas station, the video surrounding the area, and if we know who's causing these fires, I'm certainly doing that and to make sure that those individuals are arrested and prosecuted.
I understand, Sherman Park is a highly concentrated area of homes. What do you tell people right now who are fearful in their homes right in the area?
We tell them that we have a strong police presence there. We're going to have a strong police presence there tomorrow. We're going to do everything we can, and we are going to make sure that order is restored in this very, very good neighborhood. This is a neighborhood where there's a lot of people who live there 30, 40, 50 years. They deserve to live in a safe neighborhood, and we're going to do everything we can to make that possible.
Mayor, when you watch this tonight, I did too. It's hard to believe that this is Milwaukee.
It's not the Milwaukee that anyone wants to see, and it's the Milwaukee that I think you look at the national news. But I want to stress this again. I want to stress this very, very, very strongly because I think there's a lot of questions out there. This stop took place because 2 officers who were there to make sure that there was order in this neighborhood, and they felt there was suspicious activity going on. As it turned out, 2 individuals, the gun was a stolen gun. The officer didn't know it at the time, but there were 23 rounds in that gun. 23 rounds in the gun that officer is steering. And I want to make sure that we don't lose any police officers in this community either. And that's something that has to be a concern as we stand here tonight.
Chief, how many people were at the scene of the fight, would you say?
It's difficult to say at this point. We've had estimates of anywhere from 200 to 800. I think 800 was, kind of on the high end. But the crowd grew rapidly. The use of social media, as the mayor mentioned, to get additional people to the scene. It's amazing just how in such a short period of time how many people actually showed up. I also think it's really important to know that the neighborhood itself, when the shooting occurred, was not the source of the individuals that arrived. Individuals came from other places. The neighborhood itself, the block that this incident occurred on, was very calm, and the residents on that block were very respectful and courteous and polite, and allowed the police to conduct the investigation, did not interfere, and were helpful with information as we had several witnesses.
Any sense of how many gunshots were fired?
We are going to analyze that because we do have the shot spotter system in the city. I can tell you that there were multiple gunshots fired from the time that we began to deactivate the scene. Myself and Chief Jessup were present when gunshots were fired initially, and certainly that then changed how the police responded to the situation.